Cole Beasley. My guy's going to love this guy. They have so much in common. Football player. Loves his football, right? And what else do they have in common? Well, he's been quoted as saying, I'm never getting COVID-19 vaccine. I'd rather die actually living. Now, this is the best part of the quote, though. Hi, I'm Cole Beasley, and I'm not vaccinated. I will be outside doing what I do. I'll be out in the public. If you're scared of me, then steer clear or get vaccinated. Point blank, period. End quote. New quote. Well, this is not a quote, but essentially, actually, you know what? Let's just go right to the quotes. Fuck it. He says, I don't play for the money anymore, he added. My family has been taken care of. Find me if you want. My way of living and my values are more important than a dollar. End quote. New quote. I am not going to take meds for a leg that isn't broken. I'd rather take my chances with COVID and build my immunity that way. New quote. Eat better, drink water, exercise. Do what I think is necessary to be healthy as an individual. That is my choice based on my experiences and what I think is best. Now, if you've been following this podcast, you know Beasley sounds exactly like that guy. He's basically saying, look, NFL, I don't give a fuck. You want me to get vaccinated? I don't give a fuck. I'm rich, bitch. Find me all you want. My family good, nigga. I'm done. Oh, hold on 1 second. I want to show you guys a picture.
My mouth ain't doing all of that with the lip action and all of that you're doing when I'm saying it, though. I just want to point that out to all the people watching.
I want to show you a picture of Beasley. This nigga is like, I don't give a fuck. Yeah. What are your thoughts here, man? You guys are like brothers. You almost look alike.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you got to get all of that out of your system before. I'm glad it's all out of your system now. I have no problem with Cole. It's his life. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why I censored myself. I just felt like I should. But, like, he can do whatever he wants. It's his life. If he feels like he doesn't need to get the shot, then don't let him get the shot. His anger, if anybody wants to know why he's so steamy about it, is because the NFL is instilling policies like other places where people who are vaccinated are going to be treated than people who are not vaccinated. So if you are an NFL player for the preseason and for all those things, you are going to be required to stay at the hotel. You're going to be required to do certain things before practice. You're going to have to get tested. You're going to have to wear masks during the games. And if you are fully vaccinated, you don't have to do none of that. So Cole Beasley's anger is at the fact that he's not able to make a decision for himself, that he is literally being forced to make a decision. And that's where I stand on this whole vaccine thing. I don't care if you get vaccinated. I've never cared if somebody got vaccinated. I personally am not, and I don't think it would be right for people to instill policies that make it easier for those who are vaccinated, because you're essentially saying, get the fucking vaccine. That's essentially what you're saying at the end of the day. So I'm right there with Cole Beasley. We brothers on this, man. Call me my guy Beasley.
Yeah, and I get your point.
Catching passes.
I get your
Touchdowns.
point. except
wide receiving.
Except Beasley isn't the one signing checks. Beasley's the one cashing checks. In other words, he works for the NFL. If you don't like your employer's policy, take COVID out of it. If you don't like your employer's policy, seek employment elsewhere. It's really that simple. Another example that I can give you, because again, everybody who speaks to, the unfairness, it's not fair. What about me? What about everybody else? You got to think about everybody else. An example that I can give you is if you meet a girl and you've been dating this girl for 6-7 months, however long it takes you to finally hit it, and she says, hey, I need you to wear a condom. You know, we've been dating, we've been getting close, cool, but I need you to wear a condom. I take birth control, you could see me take it, but I need you to wear a condom until you get tested and I see them negative results. You know why she would say that? Because she's concerned about her safety. It's her body that you want to enter. He plays for a league. He does not own the league. You work for said employer. Simple.
All right.
What are we talking about?
Here's the whole part that you're missing. He didn't enter the league with this policy being instilled.
So what?
when he got into the league. So they're changing a policy. It's not them.
Based on
It's not a job that he walked into and they said this is what it is and are you okay with this? It's a job where he has already been. He's a veteran. Yo, Cole Beasley's been in the league forever. Soon to retire, probably. He's 33, I believe, right now. So he's not going to be playing for much longer. That's old in the NFL. So this guy is saying, why are you going to change this thing now? Why are you going to make it difficult just because I want to make a decision for myself? He's made enough money.
Yeah, great. Good for him. I'm using him because we're talking about him. I'm using him as the example. But they're doing this for health reasons. Bro, when I can't remember when AIDS was a thing. But there's women who is alive, the same example that I gave you, that were born and sexually active before AIDS and now are around with AIDS. AIDS, prevalent in society.
Right.
So what? They were having sex before AIDS was a thing. Now there's AIDS, so they should not ask people to wear a condom anymore? AIDS is a new thing. They have to protect themselves. This guy started in the NFL. The pandemic, this COVID wasn't a thing. COVID-19, wasn't a thing. Now it's a thing. They need to protect their players. They need to protect the people at the hotel, etc., etc., etc. Wear the metaphorical condom. It's that simple. Or you don't get the fuck. Very simple. What are we talking about here? Everybody's me. What about everybody else?
I mean, let's see what the people think, man. I don't know. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say?
At the end of the
day, if I'm gonna keep disagreeing with what you're saying, I hear what you're saying. I hear it completely, and anybody who understands what I'm saying, it is not going to agree with what you're saying at the end of the day.
Well, I will tell you this: you guys will be metaphorically a virgin for the rest of your days. Leave it in the comments, people. What are your thoughts here, man? Again, if you haven't been vaccinated, social distance when you can, wear your mask, and if you are feeling sick, cough it hysteria. Deuces. One more time. He's a guy that I want to take medical advice from. That guy. All right.
Just unnecessary.